Welcome everybody, this is Coach Karen, and tonight we are going to be talking about ways to create a microenvironment of health. And our little game tonight is that every time you hear the word add, you're going to take a sip or a drink. Okay, so we're going to get lots of drinks in tonight, and we'll find out who's paying attention. So I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen here. And get what's happening. Here we go. Okay. We are going to talk about creating a microenvironment of health. I should. I'm going to try to get this to where it's full screen for you all. Okay. There we go. So, making your environment weight loss friendly and ready is essential to creating that success when you're, first starting out on the path towards optimal health. And this means more than just cleaning out your kitchen and your pantry and getting rid of high fat and high sugar foods. It's really about more on focusing on what you want instead of what you're removing. And so just like the habits of health teach us to focus on what we want instead of what we don't want, creating a microenvironment of health is about what you add to your environment rather than what you take away. I always say, why be negative when you can be positive? Do you like being around negative Nellies? Do you want your lifestyle change to feel like a bummer? Or do you want to find joy in all of the positive things that you'll be adding to your life? So one of the very first things we think about when creating a healthier environment for ourselves is the kitchen environment. And sometimes we feel like we're throwing everything out except for the kitchen sink. I love this little illustration. I like the idea of getting rid of junk food, but did you have to throw out the whole fridge? And sometimes we feel like, we're just going to kick everything to the curb. But so often our mindset is purging that negative, getting rid of, but we find that actually adding healthy options back in helps us start to not feel deprived and not give in to cravings easier. So let's talk about what you can add to your kitchen environment. So your new healthy kitchen is going to be filled with great items. You're going to want to add healthy foods and snacks like lean proteins, healthy fats, herbs and spices, vegetables and fruits, and meal replacements. I know that having tasty meal replacements on hand to turn to when temptation just burns was a huge lifesaver for me, and continues to be actually. I don't know about you, but I love brownies. And when temptation hits, it's really nice to know that I can go to my equipped pantry, which I have added tasty, healthy brownie meal replacements to, and I can have one of those and get rid of my temptation without turning to the Duncan Hines, which I would have turned to a few years ago before my own health improvement. So I get to have a treat, and I get to continue my healthy lifestyle. Another thing you can add is smaller plates and measuring cups for easy portion control. I took a picture of my dish sets salad plate, which is actually the correct size for portioning out dinner. And I don't think you can really see it, but my hand is coming out from it. It's not much bigger than covering the palm of my hand. And so it's just a really great reminder that we don't need to fill a huge plate. So add those types of things to your kitchen. Who caught add? Another thing that you can add, doubling it up right now. With your dishware is blue dishes and placemats. Blue has been shown to help us control our appetite, not overeat. Now, I will admit that mine are not blue. Mine are dark purple because it's my favorite color. But purple and blue, they're kind of related, right? Another thing that you can do to your kitchen environment is to pull back the curtains for extra light. Having plenty of light will help you relax, and it also helps you avoid overeating. Did you know that? Another thing that I found very, very, very helpful in my own weight loss journey has been adding healthy recipes. Okay. When I first started about 3.5 years ago, when I first started my health improvement journey, I had a recipe. I don't know about you. I had a recipe book that was full of recipes that I just knew I'd want to go back to those recipes because they're my favorites, and I don't want to change and give those up. And so, I was going to lose weight, and then I was going to go back to those recipes. But what I found was hugely impactful in my journey was that when I added healthy versions of my old-time favorite recipes to my life, I stopped craving the unhealthy versions. And I didn't feel deprived, and I didn't feel the cravings for them because I was still eating my favorite foods. And so this is actually, this is not mine because I'm pretty unorganized in my recipe keeping. I keep them kind of in my email system. But this is a recipe book that my sister made for her family. It's just a binder, and she put Take Shape for lifetime recipes. Isn't that awesome? Knowing it's not just going to be for a season of life. These are healthy recipes they really enjoy. So she printed out all the healthy recipes that she enjoys, and she puts them inside that binder, and she uses that binder all the time. It's their go-to. So that is something definitely that you can add for a healthier life in your microenvironment of health. Okay. Now, let's see what's next. Staying active. So, staying active is so important as we create our microenvironment of health. If you have not heard of NEAT activities, that's NEAT activities, that means non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which just boiled down means burning calories through alternatives to formal exercise. Things like this would be things that you don't plan into your day as exercise. You don't say, I'm going walking for 20 minutes. You say, you know what? I'm going to grab a rake and go rake the yard, or I'm going to pull out the old push mower instead of getting out the electric lawnmower. Another thing is when you see a staircase next to an elevator. How many of you have ever seen that in like an airport or a shopping mall or anything like that? They're right next to each other. Take the stairs. It's the perfect way to get in a little bit more neat points throughout the day. Another idea would be to stand and do your dishes instead of just loading the dishwasher. There's so many little activities that when you add them all up, they make a big difference. And in addition to your NEAT activities, you want to also include EAT activities, which is EAT, that's exercise activity thermogenesis. And that is, moving from your neat things to exercise activities that are like walking, aerobic activities, exercise classes, those types of things. And adding those into your life a few times a week is hugely beneficial to your microenvironment of health. Let's see. So an idea for one of the EAT activities would be to map out a safe, well-lit walking route in your neighborhood and add friends. Add friends. To walk with. Add friends to walk with. It's more fun and it's more motivating when you have a movement buddy. So ask a friend to come join you. Here's an example of what I've done in my living space. So this is my living room, and when you walk in, you'll see by the front door, there's a small trampoline. There's a yoga mat rolled up, and there's little wrist weights hanging on the trampoline. And if you look at the whole picture of my entire living room, you can see that when I'm sitting on my couch and looking at the TV, I could just as easily be walking on that trampoline or jumping on that trampoline and watching the TV as well. So having that in my eyesight, having that in my living space definitely helps me keep focused and keep in mind that I don't need to be sitting here. I could be having some exercise time while still doing the same activity of watching TV. Okay, healthy sleep is next. So there's a few things that you can do to make sure your bedroom is an environment for restful sleep. Muted colors and relaxing scents are things that you can add. To your bedroom to help you more relaxed. I can recommend making your bedroom an electronics-free zone. So have you ever thought of setting an alarm on your phone to remind you to turn off your computers, your tablets, your phones 45 minutes before you go to bed, so that you're removing that stimulation, you're letting your mind kind of settle down, you're letting your eyes relax, and then not taking them into the bedroom. You can leave them out at a charging station. I'll show you mine in just a second. Oh, actually, no, it's on this slide. I'm sorry. That little charging station, the third picture on the bottom, that's in my dining room. That's not in my bedroom. So I like to put all my electronics away outside of the bedroom so that I'm not tempted to stay up later and check my phone or check my computer. And another thing that you can do is remove the TV and add inspiring books and calming music. Things that are going to settle you down instead of keep you revved up. Okay, emotional well-being. Did you realize that your home and work environment set the tone for your emotional well-being, which plays a huge part in your health journey? To get and stay healthy, surround yourself with reminders of what's important, beautiful, and valuable in your life. Add pictures. Pictures of your favorite places and people, your healthy life adventures, as well as images of beauty and peace, which will lift your spirit. So I took these photos from around my house. The top left is a photo that I saw in an art gallery and could not take my eyes off. To me, they're walking into the light. They're not walking into darkness. It's just, it lifts my spirits when I look at this. It makes me in a good mood. And so I have this hanging in my dining room. Find that piece for you and get that into your house. Add that into your house. Add. I've taken pictures of my family and placed them around. For me, part of my health journey was not only to become healthy myself, but to affect my family's culture of health. And altogether, my family has lost over 400 pounds together. And one of these pictures, this picture of my mom and my sister and I, that's really important to me. That's a special picture to me because it's one of the first pictures that we took as we were all becoming healthier. So that's just a treasured memory for me. The top right picture has pictures of when I participated in a color run, something I never would have done. If you don't know my story, I lost 160 pounds a few years ago, and thank you. And so a color run wasn't something I never expected to do in my life, but I did it and I loved it. And so I put a picture there right in my living room, reminding me of the support that I have because my coach did it with me. And and it's just a wonderful reminder that I see every day. And the bottom picture is a picture of my refrigerator. So I did not like to travel before I lost weight. It was uncomfortable. There were just lots of obstacles to overcome when you're morbidly obese and traveling. And for me, it wasn't enjoyable. And so since I become healthy, travel is such a joyous experience for me. I've taken a lot of trips. I'm kind of catching up on lost time. And so I get a magnet from the places that I go as my souvenir, and I put those on my refrigerator. You know, every time I go in my kitchen and I go to open my refrigerator, sometimes, which can be a source of angst and a source of displeasure, I see all the adventures that I get to have in my new healthy life. And that just inspires me to continue my health journey, not add things back into that refrigerator that might not keep me. Even I didn't catch that one. And continue to live my healthy lifestyle. So that's something I've done for myself. What can you do for yourself? Other things that you can do are to create vision boards and place them where you see them every day. Here's some example of vision boards that have been made. Someone made a motivation wall counting down the pounds, but not only in a negative of counting down pounds, they've added tips, they've added encouraging quotes. Another idea is to do a pounds lost and pounds to go jar. There's a simple one there with just 2 little bowls and some marbles. And every time you get closer to a goal, you get to physically pick one of those up and move it into your pounds lost jar. That is so motivating. It's something easy and very simple that you can add to your environment. Another thing is to remember to reward yourself. Create a reward system to your journey to celebrate your progress. And this person, I love her ideas: a massage, new hairdo, new designer bag. Not rib tattoo. I'm not so much for me on that one. But hey, if it's your cup of tea, and vacation. How amazing is that, to actually set goals and say, I'm going to reward myself when I get there. So great ideas for your environment. Okay. Another thing that you can do is create a community of support, and a community of support, excuse me. And I actually feel that this is one of the most important things that you can do to create that human support system, your network of upbeat, positive people who are living the healthy habits and the ideals you admire. So some ideas here are to keep in touch with your health games community. Continue participating in the health games. Maybe you reach your goal and you maintain and continue to participate in the team. It's a huge boost to your microenvironment of health to be in that system, that support system. Keep in contact with your health coach. weekly connections with your health coach into your regular routine, whether it be a little phone call or a text or a little email. Keeping that communication line open, very important with your health coach. Another thing that you can do is tell your friends and your family that you're creating healthy change in your life and ask them for their encouragement. Have you ever done anything like maybe go on a diet and you didn't tell anybody because you were a little afraid you were going to fail, or maybe it wasn't the healthiest way that you could have been looking to lose weight? Well, you're involved in this supportive culture now that is helping you make healthy changes in your life. What's better than that? It's wonderful to get your friends and family involved to create that very intimate support system for yourself. One of the ways that I did that for myself was actually to reach out to social media. So I didn't plan it when I first started, but I was so excited that when I hit 40 pounds lost in, March of 2012, when I lost 40 pounds, I just started shouting it out to Facebook. I just started putting it out there. And what happened was amazing. People from all time periods of my life, people from all areas of the world, of the US, every place that I knew somebody, people were giving me encouragement. I never expected that, but it was absolutely a huge boost to my own journey. And so every 10 pounds, I celebrated out loud on Facebook. I went back in time and grabbed a couple screenshots. There's the one from Another 10 Pounds Bites the Dust. Goodbye 70 pounds in June of 2012. And then, a big one. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I've lost 100 pounds. And that one had 104 likes. And I cannot tell you how many comments were on it. And I have to say, it was so encouraging. What I found is that people really, truly do want you to be your best, and people want to support you in those efforts. And so it was truly amazing to get that support. Even if it wasn't in person, I just realized so many people wanted to see me at my happiest, at my best, and succeeding. And they want that for you too. And so the last thing that I can suggest to create a microenvironment of health for yourself is to help others to do the same. When you lead others to health, you continue to help yourself. And helping others is as much a benefit for the one helping as the one being helped. It's truly a side effect that I didn't quite expect when I started coaching. But you continue to remain focused, and you want to be an example for those that you're helping. And so, sometimes you kind of think, well, I'm not at my goal, so I can't really help anybody else. That's what I also thought. But what I found is exactly what this quote says. If your actions if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. So if you're taking those actions today, it doesn't matter if you're at your goal. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey. You can still help others starting today. And so by doing that, you continue to, continuously create your healthy microenvironment and feed that every day. So thank you all so much for adding life to this little huddle tonight. I'm going to go ahead and stop screen sharing, and let's take a moment to see who's here, see if anybody has questions. Let's see where we've got everybody from. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for how to share. Stop sharing. Okay. Help. Can't. Stop share. I found it. There we go. Excuse me for my technical difficulties, everybody. I hope it added a smile to you to see me struggle there. So let's start with Neva. Do you? Let's shout out from where you are tonight.
Hi, everybody. I'm in Plano, Texas.
Awesome. And, oh, I don't know that I said where I was from. I'm just outside Orlando, Florida. So who else do we have here tonight? Donnie? I unmuted you.
I'm in Orlando, Florida.
Aha. Forgive me if I mispronounce it. Nilchi? Nilsi? Did I get it right?
Yes, yeah, I'm in Parkland, Florida.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome this evening.
Thank you.
And let's see, next I have Faith.
I'm in New Smyrna Beach, Florida.
We got a lot of Florida going on tonight. Joyce.
I'm in Homewood, Illinois.
Awesome.
Oh, Illinois.
Ah, look at that.
Not fun. Right by Homewood, in fact.
Yeah.
Rolling Meadows.
Oh, not too far.
Yep.
That's awesome. Let's see who we have next. Ellen?
I'm in Frisco, Texas.
Oh, fantastic. Texas. Very good. Catherine?
Habit, Vermont.
Abbott, Vermont. Excellent. Well, it says Susan, but I'm seeing Tom.
Yeah, we're actually from Baltimore, Maryland. Frederick, Maryland. I'm originally from Rolling Meadows, Illinois.
Got it. Let's see, Monica?
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio. Very nice. Dorothy?
Hi, how are you?
Excellent. How are you?
Good to be here. I am in Winter Park, Florida.
Winter Park, Florida. Another Florida. Roger?
Montgomery, Alabama.
Ah, our first Alabama. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Leah?
I'm in Plano, Texas.
Oh, another Texas. Very nice. Let's see, I have
Orlando, Florida.
another Orlando. Amber?
I'm from Wyoming.
Oh, our first Wyoming. Welcome. Awesome. Anthony? Oh, that's right. He doesn't have a microphone. He's in Pennsylvania. Deborah?
Hi, I'm from Bering Springs, Michigan.
Awesome. Welcome. I think that's our first Michigan of the night, right?
Yes.
Michelle?
Haskell, Texas.
Oh, another Texas. Oh, we're Texas and Florida heavy tonight, aren't we? There's a phone number here. I'm sorry it doesn't have a name. Ending in 4493?
It's Betty Burton, and I'm in Florida.
Awesome. Welcome, Betty. And one more phone number ending in 1740?
Yeah, Ron and Teresa Corwin, and until Monday, we're in Wilmington, Ohio.
Oh, that's right. Are you guys travel around in an RV?
Yes, and we have a really poor internet connection here.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry, but I'm glad you joined us.
Okay, thank you. Hopefully we'll have a better connection in Kentucky.
Oh, I hope so too. Good luck on that. So this evening we learned a lot of tips and strategies about adding to our microenvironment of health. What do you guys have any questions? Do you guys have any ideas that you found that have been helpful in your life? I would love to hear them.
I don't have an idea, but I have a comment.
Okay.
I loved your presentation. It was great.
Thank you.
Added a lot to my journey, I think. Anyway, you had one poster that you showed, 3 posters, motivation wall, rewards. I would love to know if we are going to have this playback available.
I I did record this. Yes, I recorded this meeting, and so I will definitely be able to post the link, and anybody can go back to any portions that they'd like to.
Great.
Karen, I was going to tell you that in terms of creating an environment for health, one of the things that has helped me maybe get out of bed early to work out is to put my alarm clock across the room. And sometimes I have even gone to, I mean, I don't know how many people feel comfortable with this, but I've sometimes gone to bed in my workout clothes, you know, like new workout clothes, so that all I have to do is get up and get out. Because otherwise it's an extra step. And, you know, my blankets are very comfortable. So just in setting myself up for success, those are some of the things that have helped.
That's a good one.
I love that idea. I had never thought of that, ever. I love it. It takes that one less daunting step away. Yeah. It adds.
I used to have a buddy that I used to get
Water.
I used to have a buddy that we used to go at 5:30 in the morning, and that was the hardest thing, was getting out of bed. So I put the alarm clock away, and I go to bed, and so I just had to get up at like 5:28 out the door.
I love it. I love it. I love your idea about the alarm clock, because I could have put that was a picture of my bedside table in one of the pictures that had the books on it and everything, and my alarm clock was not on my bedside table for a reason. I have to get up out of bed to cross the room to go turn off the alarm. So, what other ideas do we have out there?
Karen, one of the things that I do is if you have a fitness band, you can set the alarm, and I do my wake ups with this. And when that vibrates, oh, I'm up. I'm up. So it has made a huge difference. And it's the same time every day, keep my routine going.
That is big. Keeping that routine going really does help. Sometimes when we kind of shirk the routine, even say, oh, weekends, I can, sleep in, and then we get off schedule, we get behind, and all of a sudden the day's away with us, days away from us. And we sometimes don't make the best choices when that happens. Other ideas?
You know, you mentioned your bedroom. You have the environment, helping you to sleep better, right? I use, I forgot the name, something that you cover your eyes.
Sleep mask.
What is that? Sleep mask. Yes. I just love that. It's wonderful.
Very good idea.
Black, and it's really great. It makes a lot of difference. I never believed that would make a difference, but it does,
That's an awesome idea. Yeah, I don't use one myself, so I love having that idea put out there. Thanks, Dorothy. Any others? Okay, guys. This was awesome. Thank you all so much for attending this evening. Don't forget, this counts as your connection with your coach in the Healthy Games. So don't forget to get those points as you log back in. And I will be putting up the recording for everybody to see as well. If you had questions, if you wanted to go back for tips and strategies that you didn't kind of catch, go for it. Well, everybody, this was absolutely fantastic. I wish you a wonderful week, and I'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Karen.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.